Welcome back, nerd herders and all you beautiful peoples. We're here with my beautiful wife, Lava Temptress. Say hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
We're playing ourselves some Scrap Mechanic today, and
Yeah.
my wife did some farming.
I might have done like something massive.
See, it's over there. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no. It's back here.
No, that was my first attempt, and I couldn't get it to work right. It pissed me off, so I tried this variation. I don't remember the gentleman's name. I will link it down below. I forgot to look it up before we started. But this is not my original idea. He had a much smaller version of this, and I was like, well, fuck that. I'm going to have a big-ass farm, so this is what I did. So basically, the wheels take it, and it has all that fancy-ass stuff up there. The nodules are where it's going to tell it to stop because it has a sensor up there. And so these are all the vacuum hopper, what are they called? Vacuum
pumps?
Vacuum pumps. Thank you. I wanted to call them vacuum humpers. This isn't Minecraft. It's okay.
No.
And then the vacuum tubes going into the chest. So there's 2 chests on each row. And these are pointed up because this is our harvest level. So it's going to harvest everything. This level, we got seeds in here. So it's going to plant everything. And we got 2 different kinds of seeds this time. The first time I just did all potatoes. Well, I shouldn't say the first time. What?
Why did it do that?
Because somehow it got switched.
That's weird.
Well, that's it sucking it up. It harvested it. And then this level, this last one, is going to water it. So it takes 10. I have 32 rows, and it's 6 across and 32 long. So it's not very fast, but it's efficient, and I like it. So we have this button here. We're going to push the button. We're gonna put. Oh, it is going. Alright, so it didn't do the first ones. See, that's why I said it needs some adjusting. Okay, but this one it should get. For some reason, it has trouble starting.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's getting stuck on something, but there's nothing there to get stuck on.
Yeah, and I had to disconnect the middle wheels. The way he said to do it, you're supposed to have the middle wheels connected. So far, they haven't affected it. It was still going, but like it was such a pain in the ass. This thing took me forever. Forever. I'm not even kidding. Like it literally took me forever. Wait, why? Okay, hold on. For some reason, the wheels keep getting messed up. Okay, so out and
Yeah, it's like one of the wheels is facing the wrong direction.
that one's wrong. So, that should be right. That one's wrong.
There you go.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Every single freaking time it keeps messing up and I have to keep fixing it. The wheels. I don't know what's up with that. But so the first one here is picking them up. And we're probably going to have to check it midway because potatoes, man. And then this one's planting them, as you can see, and this one is watering them. Hey, it missed one. What the heck? It didn't miss one before. It was doing it just great.
Missed us.
Okay, when I did it myself, it was doing fine, and now it's missing a couple of them. What the heck?
It's camera shy. We'll just put it for camera shy.
Right? Like, well, we did have some connection problems. See, it looks like if these are watered.
I can't tell. Maybe the textures are messed up because, yeah, it looks like they're half watered, half not.
Yeah.
Is the sun that bright?
So it is working. Look at this.
Oh, your contraption just made me wet.
I mean, it's going to give us lots of potatoes. And then while I was waiting for it to process through, I got us some extra water, so. Now, if you have extra seeds and water in here, it will use them even if there's not a spot because it just derps out at some point. which is why I said it's gonna need some tweaks to it. It's a good system. I think it's cool, but I'm gonna have to mess with it. But I've already spent so much time on it. I was like, fuck it. We're just gonna do it now.
We're doing it live, damn it. We're doing it live.
Yep.
Yes.
I was like, we're doing it because I'm so tired of messing with it. So this side I put all potatoes in because, you know, ammo. On this side, which is what I was doing over there, I did all different kinds of vegetables. So there's beets, carrots, and tomatoes. So it does look like, yeah, 3 and 3. That's right.
Yeah, missed one on this side. I picked it up.
This one.
Didn't harvest this one either. I planted them.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
God. Uh-oh.
Why is it not harvesting them now? Okay, we're gonna have to manually harvest them.
Oh, is it too high? No?
I mean, it shouldn't be, but let's see if it harvests these. Yeah, I think it's too high. I think the problem is, I mean, that's still fine. The problem is we are on such a slope here. So if you found some place to do it where it's flat, it'll plant it just fine. It didn't plant back. Oh, because this is where we picked them up, isn't it? Damn it.
I plant for you.
You're planting all potatoes, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you have separate ones, don't you?
No.
Whoops. Another geek fail.
Am I getting ready to crash?
I don't think so. No, you're moving around.
I only have 3 carrots in my inventory and I planted all these.
Okay. Why is it still watering, too?
Because this is when it freaks out at the end.
Can we, like, turn it off and it'll go back?
You can try. The way he designed it, it doesn't go back and forth. Okay, so one row, one harvest did not, well, we had to pick some of them up, but it did not fill up the chest, so that's good. Did you flip it? And I have the watering tank down here because the last time I had to water these 2 rows myself, which it looks like I will have to water this row.
Yeah, there's a couple up here you have to water as well.
The problem is I can't see very well. I'm just gonna assume this whole row needs watering. Okay. And then you said there was a couple.
Yeah, this one right here I'm standing on.
Oh, right here. Don't you have a bucket?
No, remember? That was the whole problem last time.
That one? What in the world? Alright, I fixed it.
Well, this was working because she showed me.
Yeah, I did show him. It was working, and I was very proud. Now it's like, nope. Now that you're gonna try to show everybody, fuck that. And now my... Okay, there we go. My bucket wouldn't fill up either. I wonder... Our internet's getting a bit jerky.
Probably.
Alright, I know there was a couple... There was another one. But we're gonna see...
The nice thing...
Go ahead.
The nice thing about this area, though, is the bots can't get up here. At least we think.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's the 3rd night, so we'll find out.
So far, I've not had any come up here. So. And it's quite funny because I haven't been going down to get them. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, they just go fuck off and do their own thing. They're like, okay, well, obviously we're not going to get you, so bye.
See, they get tired of waiting. They're like, no, just no.
Alright, where's the rest of them that need to be watered? Yeah, it looks like all of those are good. Oh, don't know why. Let's plant here. Okay.
Oh yeah, the first row. I forgot about the first row.
Oh yeah, I think those are actually watered because it didn't change.
So how do you get this back then? Since it's messing up now.
Well, it was going back on its own.
Oh my goodness.
Like I had it where it's not. I think I have a way I might be able to do it.
Huh.
You're supposed to be able to
Well, we have 1 minute to midnight.
Switch, and it'll go back again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix all this. Okay, so what I did last time, I just moved it. And it started going. Don't know why that made it start going, but
Who knows? Bet I didn't have some rope, I'd pull it back.
and see the wheels, I did them just the way he said, but you can tell.
Did you flip the switch again? Because it's on now. Should it be off?
No. No, it should be on because it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's how
Taking
it goes
itself back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not had as many problems as today trying to record this. Oh crap, I just lagged.
Yep,
I
I
thought
did too.
I fell down there. It must have been them spawning. I thought I fell down. So, the closest I've seen any spawn is over there. And I'm telling you, it did not lag this bad when I was on here by myself.
We had a couple spawn where the old farm is. Yeah.
So usually they all spawn down here. Now I wanted to know if a big old farm bot, or as I like to call them, scythe bots. I wanted to know if one of those would spawn. But again, right now we're just doing potatoes and different vegetables, so it's not like we're doing any kind of fancy crop. Although I would love to try doing a big fancy crop. I don't think we have enough seeds, but if we did, doing like...
Oh my gosh. All the blueberries and pineapple.
Banana and broccoli. Because what is it that we need for the turret? I want the turret. I think that's broccoli.
I think it's broccoli and blue. Yeah, something weird.
The heck was that?
Oh, shooting at him.
Oh.
Harvesting all the parts because I don't want them to stay down here and lag it out.
Well, like I said, the funny thing is, because when I was building it, I was like, no, fuck you, I'm busy. So, at 4 o'clock every time I'd hear them again, and I'm like, what are they doing? So I started paying attention. 4 o'clock in the morning, they fuck off and just run off into the abyss. Last time, when I finally finished this and planted those, two of the hay bots, they went down there by the water and they were fighting each other. It was hilarious. I don't know why they were fighting each other, but it was funny. Kept me entertained. Because I was waiting for these to grow because I wanted to wait and harvest them all after they had all
Maybe
fully grown.
they were doing it for your entertainment.
See, did it stop again? Oh, it's still going. But it see, this is why I said it really needs tweaks. The guy had a really great idea, and it's functioning for the most part. And so it's a good design, but I'm gonna have to tweak it and play around with it and see if I can't get it working a little bit better. Because it just freaks out, and now it's taking forever to go back.
The nice thing is she knows all the logic now. She understands it all.
I mean, yes and no. I can understand what it's supposed to be doing, But trying to connect it all and do everything, I'm like, would you please just do what you're supposed to be doing? It's very frustrating. But while we're waiting on that one, I wanted to go show you this farm. Because this is the first design I did.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, I do know the person. It was, what's his name, honey? John Bain?
Yep.
John Bain. So this was his design. Although I tried to go out further. He did a very small version, and we're trying to do a big farm. So instead of trying to do multiples, I just tried to make it go out further. So I have 2 pistons going out this way. That stretches it out this far, and then 1 that stretches it this far. And for the most part, it does what it's supposed to. So, like, if I hit it.
Except today.
I was to say, I did it earlier and it worked perfectly. It missed like 2.
I think it has to do with the networking.
But see, earlier today, Geek saved the world and gave it to me, and so I was doing it on my own because he was unavailable.
Yeah.
Seriously, I do think it's something with networking issues or something, because it worked fine earlier. So basically, this one, I have it set up where, and again, this isn't my design. This was John Bain's design, and Geek painted my water tank purple because that's my favorite color.
Yep.
He got kind of bored when I was trying to set this up. But basically, the sensor notices each one of these nodules and stops and waters it. It's just a watering one. It doesn't plant or anything, obviously. It's just water. But it's just connected. The switch is connected to the logic gate. And that sensor is connected to that logic gate to tell it to turn off and bring it back to the beginning when it's done. So this one is connected to the and, which means if this is going, then you're going to water it too. And so, of course, the watering can is connected to that. That's just a light. That's no big deal. And then the pistons are connected to the controller. And you set them on 0, 15. And now, if you only want to go out 1, you just don't do the second row. You'd skip to the 3rd row. But that's supposed to tell it how many to go across. And the way you get the number is because it counts it. This is block 0. And so 1, 2, 3. So you want it to go over 3 to do the second row. And on and on. So I had it working pretty well. I even tested it earlier. It was working. This one... Now this one was freaking out on me earlier. I don't know why. But this one's set up the exact same way that one was. Okay. Oh, you mean this one's actually gonna work? Maybe.
And I don't know if you already said this or not, but this one's just for watering. That's all it does, is it just waters.
Yeah, I said that. This one just waters. Okay. So we would just go through and plant everything ourselves. So.
Plant and harvest ourselves and then have it water, yeah.
Oh, look, I think this one's actually going to work all the way. See? What is the deal? This is set up the exact same way that this one over here is set up.
It just wants to show you that you don't know what you're talking about, that's all.
This is why it was pissing me off, and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to do a different design, and so that's why I did that one. Because it just would skip all these and not water everything. And I was like, what the heck? And I'm sure he's right. It probably is a networking issue, but it's so frustrating. Because it was working fine, just like this one did. Now, I took the sensor off this one because normally the sensor, I even have it in my inventory. Normally the sensor is here. But it was freaking out for some reason. So the sensor is normally there. You have it connected to the first one. So basically it says when it meets that sensor. Okay, calm the fuck down. You gotta turn it to switch.
Oh, it's freaking out.
Yeah, you gotta turn it to
it's
switch,
freaking out
button. But it basically tells that because it's connected, it connects that to this first one here, which is a Zor logic gate, and it connects it to the switch, which basically tells it to turn off and come back to the beginning. But because I set it up that way, now it's going to flip out, and so now I'm going to have to bring it back this way.
It's just testing you, that's all.
Right? Like, oh my god, everything was working fine. Okay, now I can set it up. So, turn it to switch. And connect it back to there. Alright, so now it should work properly again. Oh my goodness. But then I tried to do one back here. Well, yeah, it's gotta come back. And if I get frustrated because it won't come back faster, Geek was laughing at me. I just changed the controller to really fast. So it like zoomed over here.
Yeah.
I just wanted it to get back at the beginning so I could test it again. So these are the things that we've been doing. It's been time consuming and very, very frustrating.
But we found out the bots do spawn up here, so.
Yes, they do spawn up here. Most of the time they spawn over here, actually. Either there or up there. And then they come down here.
Yeah.
But it's especially true. If we're standing here, they won't spawn right by us. But if we're over there, you saw that they spawned over here, so.
I was going to say, the two green ones spawned right here.
There's its head.
Yeah, I shot it.
And when you're
one of the green ones
was
was smart. It jumped off of the mountain, but.
Yeah, usually they spawn down here when we were doing the farm here. But the nice thing is, because I was testing all this out, I actually had stuff planted. And of course you have to run your own water up here, so we had tons of water up here. Which I don't know why
we have two pumps over there.
Yeah, but there's 2 pumps down at the water. So I would just go stand at the water, fill up my inventory, and run them back. Alright, so what am I looking for? I think I've pretty much used a lot of the seeds that we had built up here. Oh, here, let me put... Oh, I know, I was going to do food. But, let me put the potatoes up. So this is how many potatoes I've been doing. We got a chest and a half of potatoes. But there was something else too. Oh yeah, I was doing a whole bunch of vegetables. So where is the one? There. See? I told you, dear, if you come over here, there's some of the burgers. I made extras since I was farming. What did I just see? Right there, put that up.
Oh, right here. Here's some burgers. This first one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a stack.
Yeah.
Okay. I got milk. I don't need milk. I'm good.
Yep.
I got milk coming out the ass. I mean, it's coming out of a cow's ass, but I got milk.
Where? Oh, I must have used the wok steak to make some more burgers. Alright, so we're gonna put that wok steak up. And then here's my killing bot. Keep that shit in there. Alright.
Yeah, keep that shit in there.
Yeah, all that shit. I thought I put some over here, but maybe I've been eating quite a bit, obviously, while making all this.
Right, yeah,
so
you've been on here for a while.
I made a whole bunch, but it's slowly dwindled down.
As it would, yes.
This one, by the way, because it's a toilet and it makes the flushing noise and it annoys the crap out of me.
But
see, by the time we're ready to use it again, it's all the way back where it should be. Ta-da! Okay, so I actually need to move this back. Here's the problem. 1, 2... So it will not harvest until this 3rd row. So we would manually have to harvest these first 2 rows. It'll water them and plant them, no big deal. But we would have to harvest them. Now, to fix that, I can make this come back. Let's see, how many rows would I need? Quite a bit. So I would need this to come to here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe? So I would have to bring this post back 7. And even from the guy's instructions, I had to adjust that anyway. And adjust part of this because the chest wouldn't fit in there and it wouldn't go back to where it was supposed to be. So that's why I said I'm going to have to come up with...
Let's say, is there any way we can
full
lower this
design.
side or no?
What? The other side? No,
Yeah.
because it's on a straight... The wheels wouldn't go back up.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we would have to have ramps, and even then, it still might get stuck.
Okay. Yeah, I got that.
So, it is what it is. But if we're going to do it again, we need to put water in. So it takes 10, for the amount I have, it takes 10 stacks. So, which is nice because it's just one row across.
Right.
I'm just adding the water in, and then we're gonna have to add the seeds. Are we gonna plant it again?
No, I think we'll wait. Because we might
Alright.
go adventuring a little bit since we have all these potatoes now.
Okay. And then, of course, if you don't want to run the whole system, if you just want it to go water, you can just pick up everything yourself, plant yourself, and just tell it to go water. And if you wanted to set it up where the whole system just waters, you would only need this first pump set right here. And of course, you would have it on down. Yes.
So what do I do with the seeds I have for potatoes? I put them in the water one for now?
For now, yeah.
Okay. I have seeds and I don't know what to do.
I put mine on my car back there. So yeah, now with all these vegetables, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm making some more burgers.
Oh, well, that's good though. That way we can eat.
Oh,
I don't have a fear of starving. But
we need to check with the trader and get well, carrots is fertilizer, right? Beets is fertilizer, which I haven't been worried about beets, but crops we will. But
I would say we could add a fertilizer to that too, couldn't we?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. All right, hold on. Let me go and I'll look at the trader and see what all the...
just like it waters it, it would use it just like that. So you would want to make sure and only have the fertilizer in there that you want to actually use. Otherwise, it'll waste it.
The trader's really far away, so I'm walking.
Oh, yeah.
Really far away.
Yeah. It's just right over there.
It's so really far away.
Yeah.
He's got seeds. Do we need seeds?
No.
All right. For the mountable spud gun, it's 2 bananas and 1 blueberry. We already have the blueberry. For the potato container... Right? Yeah, for 1 gun. For the potato container... But we can only have 1 gun because, remember, it takes somebody to shoot it, I thought. Or does it do... Can you set it up to auto-shoot?
Well, you can also set it at your base. Oh, I don't know if you can set it to auto-shoot. You could set it to auto-shoot if you set up a system kind of like what I had going here.
Oh, okay. Like a timer type thing?
Not exactly, but yeah, set up a timer system. And...
Put it on a switch. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the potato ammo container is 3 tomatoes and 1 beets.
Okay.
The spud shotgun is 4 broccoli and 1 farmer. And the spudling gun is 5 pineapple and 2 farmers. And if you want garment box rare, the purple ones, because I wouldn't buy the green ones because those are, dime a dozen. 2 broccoli, 2 farmers.
So these are getting done pretty well. Look at all those carrots. Then we got beets, tomatoes. And that's it.
See ya.
But yeah, I have some already in my chest too, so. Alright, well, are we waiting around for the last one here, or what? Also, I need to, very soon, speaking of garment, I need to go get some cotton so I could actually do all my garment boxes and see what I got.
Oh
Well,
yeah, we do need to go look for cotton.
that walk's running from something. What do you want to bet? There's a bot down there. Run, walk, run! Okay, so there's a bot, but it's way over there. It must have scared it away. Yeah, so what if we go find... What if next time we go find some cotton? Because I really would like to change my outfit. Not that I could see it right now, but...
Yeah, I think I've got 4 green ones that I need to open, so... Yep. So I guess we could end it here, and then we'll come back, and all this should be grown. Grab it real quick, and then we'll go find some cotton. What do you think?
Yep. I think that sounds good. And you'll have to let us know what you think. Obviously, it needs a little bit of tweaks, but it's pretty good. It's like 216 plots that we have going here, so... Yay, farming! Alright, bye, honey!
Bye, honey!
Alright, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, or know of a way to fix this better, because it's really aggravating me, and I can fix it, I just haven't had time to mess with it, to be honest. So, anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. So, until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned.